So it's Kenny G here. Now, if you're deciding between purchasing a Cervelo Caledonia 5 and a Cervelo Soloist, let me just give you my opinion and my experience with the two bikes. So here we have the Caledonia on the right, Soloist on the left. Now these are two different bikes from Cervelo. This one sits in the what they call the endurance road range, and it's designed for those, as I say, those long rides. If you're going out on a club ride, 100 k's plus, whatever, and you just want some comfort, that's your ride, that's your bike. It is a good bike. I must say, I bought this one first. I've had 2 years worth out of it. You can see it's a little bit scuffed up on the pedals. It's a good spec. So when would I cycle either one of these bikes? I will cycle Goldie Soloist on a Tuesday night. We have a bit of a thrash and it's stiffer, probably a bit quicker. I mean, I like the colour. Colour looks great, especially in the sunshine. I generally do not take this bike out in inclement weather. It's a sunny day, dry ride for me. I keep it clean. I've hardly even had to clean it, to be fair. A couple of wet wipes, we're done. I've got a Sram Force 12 speed on the back, 2x, and the Cervelo, we've got a DR2 2x system on the front, 11 speed. This bike, I feel it's more comfortable for longer rides. I wouldn't ride the Soloist on a long ride because it's lower. The front end is actually lower. I've got a higher stack on this bike. The geometry is more comfortable, particularly when you got I generally tend to have a sore back, especially when climbing. So I do prefer this bike for those long club rides. Anything above 80 k's, I'll take this one out. And the good thing with this one is, for winter, I change the tyres, put bigger tyres on, 32 Tubless, and stick on the mud guards. And this has a fully integrated mud guard system, which you can buy from Cervelo, and it does look good, and they don't rattle around. Absolutely love this bike. This is stunning for speedy. You can see the nice big rims on there. I've got 63s and 52s. Running both on Tubless. I would recommend wholeheartedly to go Tubless for anyone who has not tried it. Tubeless, very simple to repair. Just get a dyno plug and stick it in, and generally that 85% of the time does the job. You do have occasionally slush my sidewalls, and then at that point you're screwed anyway. So I generally do carry a spare tube, but I've never had the in fact I've actually used a tube once, I think, maybe, but yeah, I've never really had any issues other than catching the train once home when I've slashed the sidewall, and then nothing to do anyway, even with tubes. Pretty much helpless. So yeah, this one, the front end, it's sort of a semi-clean. So the good thing is, now that the one thing I do not like about this, if you do have a problem with your bearings and the headset, you've got to basically, they've got to cut all the hoses and re-hose the brakes, because you cannot take that off and turn and get access to the front end without cutting, taking your brakes, brake cables, hoses. That's the downside. So servicing anything there is expensive. It's going to cost you 200 quid at least to basically re-hose all these brakes up. This one, you can get access to the bearings, because that's not a problem. Also, downside, traveling with the bikes from the bike box, that one you can turn the handlebars, that one you can't. So what I've had to do, I've had to buy an aero box for this bike to get it in. Aero box is great, so the whole thing goes in straight in without having to touch handlebars. Just take the pedals off, take the wheels off, and you're done. So yeah, that's my. It's great to be able to have both, and she's a beaut, lovely, especially in the sunshine. Check that out. And you just feel like you just want to murder it when you're on this bike. just want to slam it, and it just gives you a little bit extra enthusiasm to push pedals a bit harder. And I do prefer the Sram electric, the wireless kit. I have lost count the number of times I've run out of battery on this guy, because I just forget to charge it, and then I'm basically cycling 1 gear home. This one, simple. Run out of battery, generally the back, you switch them out, take it out, switch the front from the back, and I do carry a spare now anyway in my pouch, in my accessories. So that's it. So short fast ride, long chilled ride. That's the best way to sum it up. All weather, sunny weather. I hope that's helpful. And price wise, they're about the same. 6.5, 7 grand ish, thereabouts. You can pay 12 for that, for the top end. That's a mid range. That one's about 7 for the mid range group set. So yeah, like for like, similar price. But if I had to, if someone said to me, "Can just have one?" I'd get that one in gold. Is it faster? I don't know. It certainly feels faster. Weight, they're pretty similar. Give or take a few hundred grams.